All right, good evening, everyone. It is right around 5:30 Central Time in southern Mississippi. Let me go ahead and get my pin sensor online here. Set that going. Get your weather update. As you can see, the road's all done, time trial's all done. So to do some mountain bike work. But today we have Watopia, Richmond, and London. Richmond, again, I'm all done with my badges there. London, I have a couple of them really large ones. Don't know when I'm going to do those. Weather right now, 78 degrees, 37% humidity, feels awesome. Thought about not even turning the fans on, but because I still haven't figured out the remote, why it's not working. Rather than getting off mid-ride, I just go ahead and start with it. All right, so today, two thoughts. We can either go to London and do the Greater London 8. Which has some climbing toward the end. Or instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Watopia, because London I can come back to. We come back to London all the time, right? But this mission is only during this month. We have a lot left in this month, but let's go ahead and knock out this mountain bike and get it done with. So we're going to Watopia. We're going to do the. Let's head over. To Road to Ruins. Now let's do, so the problem with Road to Ruins is you have to do a whole bunch of asphalt just to get down there. Instead, if you do the jungle circuit, you start just shy of the top. So we'll do that. We'll do several iterations of the circle around the Mayan jungle. I just know that looks kind of like a horse head. Anyway, we'll do that one. That'll keep us on course by selecting the route. We'll do that. We'll start the ride. We'll get the ride going. And then we'll need to change our bike. So we need to flip over to a mountain bike. We won't complete all 25 miles today on the mountain bike, but we'll get a good chunk kicked out of the way. I went to the Oregon State jersey again today. While that's coming up, we'll get the Zwift companion app going. Change my map view and start throwing out some thumbs. All right. Oh, hold on, we gotta get the bike changed. Actually, let's just stay on this. Now, just gotta stay on this until we get down in the off the asphalt. But might as well clock in the miles on the other bike. I don't think I have any options for wheels here. I don't. And I only have one mountain bike to choose from at this time as well. I think you can unlock. Well, let's go ahead and get going. I'll talk to you about that. So here I'm on the mountain bike. So I believe over in the Sequoia section, we've ridden around and actually, I believe the road we rode through when I did the MTV ramp test. Grab a drink real quick. I'm always staying hydrated with my hydration of choice called H2O. There's always a link to that in the description. So somewhere over in the sequoias there, what I think is called Titan's Grove, you can, with a mountain bike, you can turn off the road onto a dirt trail and there's a mountain bike course there. The cool part about that course is it's the testing area for steering. And what you do, I haven't done it yet, what you do is you, whatever device you run your Zwift companion app on, you put that on your steering on your handlebars. As you turn your handlebars, the device picks up the changes in direction and you steer through this course. Because there's sections where you have to steer into the right part of a bridge, things like that. And when you complete it under a certain time, then you get an additional mountain bike. Beyond that, I think you have to buy them. So I was checking out the config file that I talked about a little bit for my setup here. And because I don't have a super fancy video card, I'm locked out of certain video modes. Just because in order to keep the game playable, you cannot force the you might be able to. I was going to say it's going to pick a mode that kind of keeps the game smooth, and the way it does that is it starts disabling some of the details. I think you'll be able to override some of that, quite to a point, where you can't drive it to go to 4K if the equipment doesn't support it, for example. But when you start pushing it beyond what the game's trying to pick for you, you start sacrificing frame rate, things like that. It does a pretty good job here of depicting a nice balance between smooth gameplay and realistic textures, things like that. So it's interesting. I think we're on a full suspension bike. Let's check a different angle here. We are. So the reason that I bring that up is because I thought I saw that back wheel bounce. watching. I don't see it here. Nor do I see the front one. Which kind of makes sense. I wouldn't necessarily expect that image to be a dynamic image. I would expect it to be pretty static. But maybe the game does something where it's a static image and it kind of moves it around. So I don't believe the 97 heart rate. I haven't warmed up yet. My goal today was to put in a big effort. As you saw, my original goal was to complete that course in London, but it's probably a better choice this way. There's a reason that the mileage requirement on the mountain bike is lower. It takes a bit more to get in 25 miles from a time standpoint than it does on the road. We've got to keep those thumbs flowing. I don't know, maybe I never think about it. So he's still just heading down the hill, coming up on the sloth. See him hanging there? See now his hand's down again. Oh, he just picked it up. You want to check out the video, back it up a little bit. And you'll see in the shadow, originally it's hanging kind of like this. So he picks up that arm.
Go ahead and mark and leave right up 23. I want to get started on the walk through my dictionary. So the box is related down to today. Each time you're going to get walk into my workout, in the workout. I work, and now bring heels, right. Good. Nice breath in.
Interesting, it picked the runner. Like I need to slot in behind the runner.
Opposite hand in the opposite direction. Moving with the body, opening up the psoas. Moving through your glutes and exercise.
gate to up the Zwift.
Now, I'm going to get you that right here. You hold 5 times. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I'm activating my square. I know that. Now, if my right leg is up, I'm going to reach my left arm up and over to the right. Right way to our weight. So that will wake up and activate our square. We'll engage it and use our work up today. We're up to the arm.
I don't remember what my course record is on the tap, but you can see that more than 30 days since I did it, so it fell off.
Right arm, good. Inhale, exhale, stretch it out. I like to place my hand on my floor, my middle. Activating. Good. 3, 2. Go back. Try to go that one today. You're going to turn around and second on the power walk. Followed by 30 seconds recovery. That's all you need to know is now that we're going to 2 minutes before we move to the top. We're going to do 10 seconds on there. And the rest of the time we're going to hold up 1 minute now. Number 20 and why you go ahead and go.
I don't think everyone really paid a lot of attention to that water over there. It's pretty realistic. Come down, we're hitting that rock.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put 9 seconds on. I'm going to follow the force and straight right here. You actually touch what the trigger all the way around. Now the end here is beautiful now to reserve. It is fingers for top. And now, Kusama stands for hot and water. This is a pretty cool thing to know. It's not yet to know about this country. So I have to tell you guys about our transition. Probably like in the film. It was incredible and so crazy how quickly.
I've also never noticed that that's asphalt right there. It goes back to gravel.
We were up pretty high, pretty high. I think we were around 16 mountains. Now when we came over to the border, as soon as we got over to that border,
So they're going to do, I think they did a pretty good job with the shroud of water coming down. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's actually a shroud of water going up, being sprayed. You can see that in the air right here. It's like life.
So like I was saying, downhill was fast. And as soon as you go there,
Let's see what we got.
the weather was so different. In fact, it was so much more like the sun was so different here, and the wind was so much.
We got the drafting van power up.
1 and 5. Take your next breath in. Inhale all the way. Exhale out all the way. There. Nice and slow. Make the wind go back. Look about where we are. Now, the Atacama Desert is a strip of land that goes on for 600 miles. Not exactly on the Pacific Road. However, it is known by...
Which will do us good if we have one in front of us.
Alright guys, again, 3, 2, 1. If you go, you can pick up that pace. You're right. Like I was saying,
I was thinking it makes the most sense to use it at your speeds as high as it can be. So I'd want to use it on the downhill anyway. So we'll see what we find on the downhill. So we're working on doing an FTP test. I mentioned before, they always get a thumbs up from me. So we're not in the middle of Seneca where I can't do that.
Now, you guys, remember the difference in terrain. We had a little more flood, a whole wall done throughout the dirt after. And the salt was like most of them. Quite the same. It's a lot different. One thing to the thing around it. You've got 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3.
There we go. Linebacker gets out of the saddle too.
Now they say that that's dirty dry out here. It's very different wildlife out there. That's not necessarily dead. They're okay. So keep an eye out. There's some seconds here, guys. But what else you see around here is it's absolutely good to my left. 3, 2, 1. Go down. Put your nice and loud. Keep breathing.
Your fireflies out.
Say certain parts of this place have a drop of water. Many years. Changes that happen these guys have been managing back in 2012, there was a big jungle down in the Alpha Mama. It's actually led in the late 70s.
The person behind us doing the FTP test, still back there. There's 3 different FTP tests you can do within Zwift. I'll start with the last one added. And that's a ramp test. That's the one you saw me do a few weeks back. Where every minute the voltage goes up. And I think I did it wrong. It should have been until I can't go. But unfortunately I can still go, so I kept going. I should have, I couldn't pull the number anymore. I should have stopped. The other 2 are just a shorter and longer version of the same thing. So those are FTP test guy. And I think he's doing one of the original 2 shorter or longer versions. And what they do is they'll take you through a series of events to get you warmed up. And then we have some time section where it's up to you to put in your best effort. And the reason I think you're doing one of those is his numbers kind of all over the place. Which is what you would find if someone is doing their best and struggling to keep the wattage up, and which they should be struggling, and that's the purpose of the test. But
Three, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. You guys do it all. Okay.
all right, so I don't know if I mentioned this before. The 25 on my jersey is because we just got to level 25. We're actually about halfway through it now, but I'll wear this kit until I earn another one. There are a total of 50 levels. So we're just now halfway through the game as far as obtaining levels. I think I need to get mid-30s to dial in some of the fastest bikes and wheels.
So you can see the difference. The sound underneath my feet.
The fastest wheel set, you can only get
Wow, it's pretty good. Huh? This one is
With that wheel spin
no charge.
at the top about the Zwift.
Guys, we have 30 seconds.
So every time you get to the top, go under an arch. Instead of giving you power up, you get a roll of the wheel where you either get some gloves, take a hat, maybe some socks, or these wheels. And if you don't get what you want, the only way to spin the wheel again is to go all the way to the bottom and come all the way back up. You can't cheat it. You can't go part way down and come up. Because as you ride it, lose track of your effort across the 21 switchbacks, and it won't reset that counter. It will allow you to redo the wheel again until you get all the way back to the start line at the bottom. Then it allows you to reset the counter and come back up.
Right here, see like this is the correct way to go. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Yes, in. That's what it's called. So, 30%. A little push, so one speed. One step at a time.
So 5 miles done, about 25.
Break a lot.
I'm going to do 25 today. But how many miles we need to complete on the mountain bike in order to finish out this month's challenge.
That's about why this makes the show a rich good rock. It cuts out the location of where having one of them is not in the middle. It's against the mountain base. Now, this is out of the hotel, an acid mountain. Look at that, guys.
So heart rate staying low. Kind of a low cadence, really, but
Cover nice and deep for 25 seconds. Go ahead. Shake up the dong. Going down and slightly.
you'll notice it, but that's up the Zwift right there. So you get the camera angle over there for you. Going up that mountain right there is off the Zwift. You can tell because of the circular ring of clouds around it.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
And you can see the light on the back of my bicycle there. So that's true for everyone. So the lights come on when the sun goes down. It's actually one of the features you can turn off in the config file to try and save some processing power. Maybe saves you a frame per second or two, I don't know. So notice up here in this blue bar, so it kind of drops the sweat. Right now it's right between a drop and this mountain scene, and then a drop and then this mountain scene. So that's because the gradient that I'm riding right now is 3% or higher. So it adds a multiplier to my drops of sweat. It gets multiplied by my wattage. So even though my watts are low, I'm actually earning drops of sweat faster right now than I was. And right now it's alternating between a thumb and a drop, and a thumb and a drop. So I get a multiplier. If someone gave me a thumbs up, even though my gradient was below 3%. And we hit that 3% threshold again, and we go thumbs up. Back to the mountain. So several benefits to climbing. One being that you collect your drops of sweat faster. I'm already back over 1.7 million. Even after I dropped, it was well over 800,000 on the time trial frame. Now that would just be weeks back. Alright, so here's the little archway. Drop down on the bridge. There'll just be a drop down, go right back up. The toucan that landed just next to us, stuck there, flew in and landed. So notice I'm putting in let me get back to speed again here. I was putting in less watts per kilogram. I'm still catching this guy in front of me because I was on the mountain bike. We'll follow some of this. See if we can't slide in behind him. So I wasn't in the drop, but it's almost like I was. definitely gonna have to try and dial that in. Oh well. But no, you go so slow. Maybe I'll jump on this guy's wheel. What I'm trying to do is find a good way to use my power up rather than just playing it for no reason. But it's not working out very well. And now some thumbs. Maybe we'll see if they just want to draft off me since I'm doing less work. But they don't. Moving soft again, this time with both hands hanging on. So I do some quick math in my head. We'll get back to the start-finish line. And that's 8 miles. And 3 of these exercises would be 24, just shy of our 25 needed. River fell off, and this guy's making right up to the plant. Pretty pathetic time. I'm entirely okay with that. except we're not going to catch you in, and no one's going to catch us. So I just want to burn in the power up, just to see what else we got. I don't recognize the Sushi coming up. I think that's a counter. It is. It's a counter of flaps. Never noticed that before. I got another boost grab. Or nothing boost, I mean. Alright, well, let's go ahead and round it up to 9. Call it this one. 2 more of these, we'll get our mountain biking out of the way. Might as well burn this power at the same time. Doesn't do us any good. Oops, still got 27 plates.
Why is the time duration in working with that is much shorter? But the 9 seconds on, we're going to go 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off, twice. So, increasing that interval by 30 seconds ahead, let's stop now. I want you guys to more and real pressure on it. 2 minutes 90 strong. Beautiful area.
Alright, there you have it. Nice, easy. 9 miles around on the gravel. Take a look. So we got here, all in the blue. As expected. I'm guessing we're probably around 120,000. I would guess, I don't know, to our next level. Real quick, let's see how we're doing up here. 75% way to the top of Everest. So we passed the stratus balloon. We're approaching the UFO. That circle you see there, it gets back up there. There's a UFO going back and forth. There's a circle, kind of a fluorescent blue looking. That's the back wheel of the bike. So when we get up higher, we're going to start climbing up this bike. When we get to 164,042, then we'll get our Tron bike. Alright, so let's get back to the garage, reset our frame. Don't know what that is, the wheels, let's make sure. Good, we're still in Zwift Classic wheels. Alright, so we're good there. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and end it. couple people. Oftentimes by following someone, they'll wind up following you back. And that's where you can be notified if you're riding, and vice versa. Alright, let's do a quick look at our timeline. As expected, this is our little surgeon trying to dial in that draft. Alright, let's go back. I'm not sure why that's moving. Maybe the brake's supposed to move? Let's see. I think what it is, I think it's a bug. Because when you ride over a wooden plank bridge, the video moves a little bit on you. So that you experience what you would experience on the road for real as your bike's being jostled. Your head gets jostled and your vision gets jostled. So your image changes. I think that's what it's doing, only when I'm moving. So, it's interesting. Oops, too far. There we go. Alright, here comes a rider. Couple riders. Alright, so we can end our ride. We picked it up a little. As always, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, the subscribe button to stay notified. And I will leave 3 things in the comments that I always do. 1, my Garmin data, if you ever want to check it out. 2, a link to the hydration product I use called H2O. And 3, a link to all of the maps in Zwift. If there's something you want to see me ride, leave me a comment and I will make sure we get that on the calendar. With that, keep Zwifting, and I will see you